Howdy ho, everybody. My name's the Math Prof, and welcome back to Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. So when we last left off, we started going through the castle a bit, and we left off at this guy. Again, he's right in front of the door, so first we're going to... Nope, party. Change back to Goombella, and then we're gonna try to talk to it.
You clearly don't value your lives much if you've come to the castle to disturb us. You will go no farther, and from this moment on, you'll be nothing but bones.
I mean, people already like 80% bones to begin with. So, remember that fuzzy scene from before? Like, again, we have a scene where it's like, hey, look at all those enemies that are on the screen, because the GameCube can do that. What's with these numbskulls? Because they're bones. It's a bone pun. Ow, ow, watch it, Pushy. They're shoving me around, Mario. What should we do? So if you remember Mario's solution to everything, hammer! If you hammer them out, they'll start clearing the way really quickly. I don't know if you can... No, yeah, if you keep hammering, they'll just keep respawning. So what you gotta do is make it to this guy. Notice you can't hammer him to go into combat, you can just walk into him. And hey, we can't flee this fight. Well, there's plenty of enemies, so I'm gonna go ahead and just leave Goomba. Oh. So it's like, oh, hey, I'm not doing damage. I wonder why. Well, let's see what Goombella has to say. That's a dull bones, sort of a skeleton thing. It was once a Koopa Troopa. Once. Max HP is 1, attack is 2, and defense is 1. These creeps throw bones to attack. Oh, and they build reinforcements too. Attacks that can strike multiple dull bones at once are the most effective. So before we had that buddy system that we had to use to get in here, well, now they're kind of saying, hey, you should use Koops. Oops. And Goombella died. Cool. So we can actually still swap partners here. And let's go ahead and POW block them. So I know what you're thinking. Oh no, you didn't get the tattle on that red guy. No, I didn't, because Goombella died. Oops. But we're going to go ahead and be able to now see the trash can that I was talking about in Professor Frankly's trash can. If you miss tattling a boss, they will appear in the trash can. So with this guy having a defensive 1, we definitely want to hammer him. And actually, Koops, like I was saying before, Goombella died. This is a mini-boss geared for Koops. He's the only partner that we have right now that can actually deal more than 1 damage. Goombella, her attack only does 1 damage, and with a 1 defense, she wouldn't be able to hit these guys. Okay, that one is a little tough. We're going to play better from now on. Notice too that red bones, he didn't disappear. He just fell into like a pile. It turns out that if there's other enemies left, and they're like that, they'll reform after about 1 or 2 turns. So that's why that POW block was really necessary in order to I don't there we go, in order to clear out the room, so that way that they didn't have a time to regrow. I'm not sure if these guys can regrow at all. Like if you give them, I thought there was situations where they would like collapse instead of falling apart like that, but I'm not. I mean, it clearly it doesn't seem like that. Oh, and then we saw Koops is stylish. I'll show that off again right here. Oh, good health. We needed that. And so if you press A at the end of his, he'll do a little like backwards turn on his shell. Okay. Pretty sure there's... Oh, good. FP. Exactly what I didn't need. And then we have these. Mysterious, powerful object. Collecting these will help. That's it. That's the only information we get about it right now. So don't worry. I'm not going to die. I'm going to use this mushroom. And then I'm going to go ahead and fight this dry bones. That's over here. Notice too, like, they'll just collapse in a pile to try to trick you. Alright, I'm going to beat him up, and I will see you afterwards. Well, that guy was a breeze. You could say he had no guts. Skeleton jokes. I heard, I don't know why it makes me laugh so much, but I heard the most ridiculous skeleton joke. And I don't take credit for it. I think it was on an online website. I was watching Steam Train play through Undertale, and it goes, "What do you call, or what's a skeleton? What? Person on a diet who forgot to say when." I don't know why, but that makes me laugh so much. So we're gonna go ahead and hit that one, and then hit this one, and notice that thing can't move yet. Well, yeah, because there's a block on top of it. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and not cheat, but basically shortcut this a bit. I know what's gonna happen here. So we're gonna hit this. Now our goal is to hit that red switch. But if you actually do with Koops there, and then it's a tight jump, but we can't make it. That one always scares me. There's actually a little star piece up here. And then we're gonna jump back down, and then we can use Koops to hit the switch. Now that that yellow block's out of our way. If you miss that jump, don't worry. You're able to hit that yellow block again so that it'll come back down, and then you can try it again. There we go. And then we can get this key. I like too, like it feels like Legend of Zelda-esque where you're getting like keys, but what always makes me laugh is like there's an exact number of keys to get through the dungeon. Like it's not like you're gonna find an extra key that it's like, huh, I wonder where there's a secret room in this castle. Like, no, literally every single key gets used in every dungeon. So I don't know why they stylized it, aside from the fact of, hey, it looks really neat, which it does. So we're gonna save, because I'm coming really close to death. And go on. Yes! Alright, let me take care of this guy and I'll see you on the other end. And with those dead corpses on our belt notch now, we're gonna level up. And thank goodness, because I was coming really close to dying there. So now you might be thinking, oh hey, Math Prop, you almost died. You're probably gonna go for the HP, right? Nah, I'm gonna go for the BP. HP, I mean, it is what it is. If you've noticed, a lot of the enemies hit for 1 or maybe 2 damage. Unlike kind of other RPGs where your stats like go up throughout the game, there's not much increase in stats in Mario aside from your FP, your HP, and your BP. What really comes into play is a lot of badges, and we haven't seen that many yet because we're early game. But badges are going to come into super, like, they're going to be really useful. There's actually a damage dodge badge that I think we get at the beginning of Chapter 2 that increases our defense by 1, and I'm totally going to want to put that on as soon as we get it, because that's the only way to increase your defense, and I really, really would like that. So I'm going to take care of this guy, and I will see you on the other side. Alright, piece of cake. Much easier than some of the guys we've been fighting. I'm also going to go ahead and equip some badges that I took off earlier while I'm thinking about it. Oof, that power bounce, but we don't need that quite yet. Let's put on Close Call and Power Smash. What I always like about the badges too is you're not committed to them for any length of time. If you decide, maybe I want to do this method instead, it's really quick to just go in there and change. So, I mean, there's a red switch and what looks to be some doors, so I think I know where this is heading. Koops, do your magic. I think this puzzle actually gave me like a really hard time when I was younger. I kept trying to hit the switch and run there really quickly. I'm like, why can't I get there? This game's so unfair. And then, yeah. Now, if you notice too, we're stuck. We can't hit that switch from here. So I guess there's only one way to go. And look at that, a black box. Now I know the last guy cursed us to turn into a plane, but this guy's gonna be nice, right? What the heck? Hey, guess. It's been a long time since anyone came along here. A real long time. Huh? You heard me? Wow. Wait a sec. If you can hear my voice, you must be some legendary hero or something. Oh yeah. Or not. To be honest, I'm sure anyone with ears can hear me. See, this guy's honest with us. The other guy was trying to trick us and be like, no, only legendary heroes can hear me. When literally everybody in our party could hear him. This guy's like, nah, everyone hears me. I hope you're the legendary hero to let me out, because that'd be cool. But it should be a fun zinging. People with that whole legendary hero bit, see, they just talk to each other. They know what they're doing. Hey, but seriously, folks, I was wondering if you could let me out of this chest. I've been locked in here so long, I'm starting to cramp up like you wouldn't believe. More like crumple up. Paper humor. All you have to do is find the key and let me out. Easy. Huh? What do you mean? You think you'll be cursed if I open that box? Ridiculous. Who would do that, really? Wait in a box and curse folks. A real slime ball, that's who. But I'm not a real slime ball, and I would do no such thing, but that should be obvious. Look, if you help me out, maybe I'll help you out. You know, a little. I scratch your back and you scratch mine, except in reverse order. Of course, you don't have to if you really don't want to. Like finding a bleh is hard. Well, again, we have no way out, so I guess we might as well help this guy. Now, I was always, I don't know, I always like following the pattern, even though, like, so you can just walk. But I always liked to follow the pattern, because I'm like, oh, well, clearly I'm not supposed to walk on that, that's why they did that. Ooh. And look at that, a big, giant crack in the wall. Which, nothing we can do, although I can hammer through it, apparently. But yeah, so I always like to follow the path. And hey, guess what's literally right next door? A black key. Shocker. Except, yeah, those holes in the ground were there for something. Mario, look at that. Oh, I don't like the looks of this. Come on, run. I think leisurely stroll through here will be nice. So it's nice that they give you a timer in this room, because, like, there's no other way that you would know when it's going to hit. So it's nice that Mario just kind of keeps that on him. He's like, oh, don't worry, I have a timer. We'll know when it's going to hit. And as you can tell, there's plenty of time. Even if you get lost in the maze, it's not a hard maze. The dead ends take you about 3 seconds. It's not hard. And I can, like, look, I've been here for a while. Maybe the first time you go through there, it would be terrifying. But after that, you know, you follow the path to get there. Easy peasy. Man, that was too close. Gotta shake it off. Ooh, okay, we got the key, so let's go open that spooky chest. Wow, what's so spooky about it? It's just black with thorns on it. What's scary? Hey there, boy, I'm so glad you found that key. Unbelievable. All right. Wee-hee-hee-hee. Oh no, who saw that coming? Fools! And I will say that this guy who comes out of the chest is a different guy than before. I know. They look the same. Twins are a thing. So he is different, even though he's almost literally exactly the same. Why, only the most idiotic, putting-brained dolt would fall for a scheme like that. This castle's traps would prevent anyone who entered this place from ever leaving it. No matter which path you take, you're fated to waste away to a slow, painful end. I mean, I could just go try to grab the key in the other room again and, like, get a sharp, quick end. So that's not entirely true. But wait, there's more to this deal. To this great deal. I'll throw in a free curse. No charge. Oogly boogly boo. Wee-hee-hee-hee. Now you're cursed, doofus. And it serves you right. For being a good Samaritan? Rude. This curse is more curse-worthy than any curse that's ever cursed you. For this curse makes you like a piece of paper when you press and hold R. Wee-hee-hee-hee. What a curse. Who curses like me? No one. Except for, like, that other dude. Are you related? Is he your older brother? Now, I shall show you just how frightful a curse it is. Go on, press and hold R. Press and hold R. Now. It's like the keto diet. I'm gorgeous. Wee-hee-hee-hee. Just look at yourself. How embarrassing for you. Eat a sandwich, skinny. Do you understand what this curse means for you? And I really hate the fact that they put no as like the first response. So if you're button mashing through here, you're going to end up having to listen to that again.
Then farewell, you dumb pals.
And he goes off to who knows where. I hope it's a nice vacation. He deserves it. But going like that means, whoop, we can slip right through. And that's like another paper curse, in quotation marks, that we're going to see a lot throughout the game. Because, you know, this game, like I say, is really self-referential with the fact, like, hey, everything's paper. Hooray! So, and again, I really like that. Now, the one annoying part is when you're trying to move left and right, well, you're sideways, so you have a lot of air resistance. So unless you really need to go somewhere skinny, you don't want to be using it all that much. All right, I'm going to save here, but we're not done yet. I'm going to go ahead and there's something else that I want to show you, but I'm backtracking. So I'm going to go ahead and backtrack, and I will meet you once we get there. All right, here we are back at the room where we fought that red dry bones. Now, the reason that we're back here is if we walked by before, you may have noticed, hey, this particular one doesn't have bars. Well, there was nothing that we could do here before. But now, hey, look, there's a key here. And so we are going to, like I said, every key that they have in the castle is necessary. So I wanted to go ahead and pick that up while we were close to it. It's only a couple of rooms over before going on through the rest of the castle. So I'm going to head back to that save block, and I'll see you when I get there. All right, we are back. And if you go ahead and look up the stairs that we haven't gone yet, little green block, big green block, partner that we just got this chapter. I wonder if perhaps I need to use his power. Now, you don't have to hold it and walk on. You saw for a second there was a bit of a delay, so you could like shoot it and then come back. But I like to just play it safe. And then if we go this way, we actually can't do anything. That is, I believe, the close... No, it's not close call. I'm not exactly sure what badge that is. But, hey, look, a locked door. So without that key that we got, we wouldn't have been able to get through here. But we did get it, so we are able to get through here. Now, what I think is really cool about this game, too... Do I need a health? No, I'm all good because I leveled up. Hooray. Is that we're actually above the room with that staircase and that yellow and the purple block. If we fall below, we're actually in that room. What that means is that this game is able to process this room as one whole level, not as two separate levels. And if you also notice in the background, you can see a little star piece through the window. But anyway, we're going to keep going. This one we have to use Koops, who is a Koopa. And hey, look, an open window. But I want to go further to show. Here's our next one now. I don't recommend jumping. If you do, you'll fall back down in that room where you were at and have to backtrack. But you can jump through the window. That's why it was an open window. We're going to go to the right first to get that star piece that we saw back there, and then head to the left. This always reminded me, too, there was a puzzle in the first Paper Mario in Koopa Brothers Fortress where you had to go through and keep hitting wall blocks that would form bridges so you could walk across it, but would also form walls so you could walk through the walls. Again, green block, partner that we just got. I wonder what I have to do. Are you a dry bones? Haha, got him. Alright, let me take care of this guy. I'll meet you on the other side. Alright, he was nothing, and it seems like they really front-loaded these enemies. Either that or I was just really bad at the game before, and I'm slightly better at it now, which, I guess, natural progression. So there's two ways that we can go here, but we're going to go this way. I actually think the other way is locked. Yeah, okay. And if you notice, too, like when we were down there, there wasn't much room for deviation. The only way to go was up, and now the only way to go is left. So we're going to go ahead and go in there. Exclamation point. Huh? Oh my, who's this handsome piece of cheese? I can't believe there are other thieves here besides me. How very strange. Hey, who are you? Me? Why, I'm Miss Mouse. Little spot on, don't you think? The globe-trotting thief heard of Miss Sweetie? Now, first off, she's speaking with a heart emoji. No idea how she can do that. Secondly, I always like that her tail curls up in a heart, but I have to wonder, like, did she sleep with curlers in her tail? Does she, like, force it into that? Did she break it into the heart? Who knows? But it's a heart now, and she's even got heels on. If you can see, she got little stilettos, which I always thought was a nice touch. I heard there were rare and valuable badges here in this castle. That's why I'm here. But the real question is, why are people like you roaming in such a rundown place? Well, you see, we're here to beat up Hooktail and get the Crystal Stars. Crystal Star. Also, there's a dragon here. Like, it's really not that rundown if there's an active dragon. So, don't think we'll let you get the Crystal Star first, no matter how cute you are. Aw, he thinks she's cute. Crystal, you are taking Coops. You need to back off. Crystal Star, you say? Mm-hmm. I didn't know a thing like that was hidden in this castle. Sounds intriguing. Perhaps I just heard something you didn't want me to hear in? Mm-hmm. Darn. Oh, but that's okay. I mean, you were looking for this crystal star first, and I already found the badge I was after, so I'll let you get your crystal star. Hot. What are you doing? Stay away. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Kiss. Heart. I mean, it means I must say bye-bye for now, Mr. Cutie. I know, it's sad. We just met, and already it's time to say farewell. Alas, Hot. I wish I could jump like that. Luigi can jump that high. But this isn't Paper Luigi, no. Paper Mario can't jump that high. Oh my, you're so bold. Is that legal? Oh, I almost forgot. I have a little secret to share with you. Somewhere in this castle is a badge that'll help you best Hooktail, or so I've heard. I don't know what kind of badge that is. Maybe you found it already, maybe not. If you're going to fight Hooktail, I recommend finding that badge first. Well, take care, handsome mustache man. Let's get together again real soon. Bye, Mousy. I wonder what her story is. I bet it's an interesting one, full of romance. So yeah. So remember last episode we found out that we needed a cricket sound, and now she's telling us, hey, there's a badge that helps with the battle. So if you put those together, there should be some badge related to crickets. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and get this, a mysterious powerful object. Collecting these will help. I also don't know when Super Mario Sunshine came out. It must have been before this game, though, so it's also referencing, of course, Super Mario Sunshine. But yeah, no direction, just these will help. So with that, I'm going to leave reading this room until next episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you have anything that you want to tell me, please throw it down in the comments below. I will read them. And if you did enjoy the video, go ahead and like and subscribe for me. You'll be doing me a huge favor. And with that, I bid you farewell. Okay, bye!